I keep the lights dim so the shadows can play pretend that you're still sitting here on the broken down stairs again. It's a cheap trick, a chemical fix to keep my mind from the truth it resists. The dust on the vinyl, the scent on my coat, they're anchors that sink every ship that I float. Cause every time the phone rings, I flinch before I can check the screen. It's the fear that it might be an echo from a past that I just can't let go. A familiar ghost that knows how to hurt, dredging up everything I buried in dirt. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to ignore this all too familiar sting and the pain it brings. Until then I'll keep this crypt safe. I still use a cheap lighter you stole from the dive bar downtown. It burns down every filter just to keep my defenses sound. The flicker of flame and the taste on my tongue are rituals I picked up when we were still young. It's just another distraction, a chemical haze to get through the rest of these monotonous days. I talk to the mirror like I'm talking to you to see if the reflection is still black and blue. It's the fear that it might be an echo from a past that I just can't let go. A familiar ghost that knows how to hurt, dredging up everything I buried in dirt. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to ignore this all too familiar sting and the pain it brings. Until then I'll keep this crypt safe. This crypt safe. They said that time was the healer, a soothing lie I can't forgive. Cause every scar you left here is a constant reminder to live, to carry the weight of what we threw away and wake up the same miserable way. I polish the lock on the box where I hide every promise and reason you left me behind. Now the key is a necklace I wear on my chest, a cold piece of metal that puts me to the test. I dug out the photographs, threw them in the fire just to watch the flames climb higher and higher. I need a reaction, a scream or a tear, but the only thing left is this deafening fear. I keep telling myself it wasn't for nothing, but the truth is a bomb I'm perpetually muffling. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to ignore this all too familiar sting and the pain it brings. Until then I'll keep this crypt safe. This crypt safe. Keep this crypt safe. Maybe someday I'll keep this crypt safe. Until then I'll keep this crypt safe.